Good day, Hot Wheels peeps. I'm back. Got a computer, my other one. For those of you that subscribed and been watching, all of a sudden, poof, I was gone. My computer, I got the blue screen of death. So that's why I haven't been doing any videos or anything for the last month. Got a new one. I'm back. We're going to see how well this one works. Of course, I'm still using my phone to do the videos, and then I download them to the computer. That's the way I do things. I know there's other ways for it to do it. This is the way I do it. Hopefully my phone is fixed. Did some more stuff to it. I plan on doing at least 2 videos that I know of. Maybe 3, but I know of 2. Gonna try to make them short. Don't know how short they're gonna be. I'm not gonna show everything I've found in the last month. Just some basic stuff over the last week. Or 2 weeks, actually. Things that I think you guys might want to see. With that being said, I've gotten a few boxes from people. Hot Wheel, Redline Club stuff. There's a few other things. I'm going to start off with, though, this first video is weekend finds for this weekend. We're going to do that first. And then I'll go from there. This was the first thing. Everybody knows K-Days was this weekend. Everybody's probably seen, oh, we found this, we didn't get this, this Kmart screwed us. I didn't go to Kmart. I ordered my cases. And I've heard from everybody that's ordered their cases, almost everybody got a really good deal. I didn't get the Fast and Furious Corvette Roadster or whatever it's called. I didn't get one of those. But I was shocked they were F case. Thought they was going to be E case. Of course, the McLarens, it's the only 2 I got. E cases haven't hit nowhere in the area that I'm in. They've hit North Houston, because I went there over the weekend to a swap meet, which are some things I'm going to show about that. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, I went to Galveston for a car cruise in my car Sunday. They ain't got E cases neither. So, but anyway, back to this. The Volkswagen Caddy, which is F case. I'm really digging this. I got 2 of these. One of them I'm thinking about turning into a rat rod for a custom. I haven't decided yet, though. But it's got the T-top. The sunroof. I like it. It's really sharp. And then the basic recallers. I'm just showing you stuff that I actually got. Of course, the white and the green Monte Carlo. I can't speak today. The green Monte Carlo, the white Ford Shelby GT1 or whatever it is. I didn't like those. Those are somewhere, I don't know where. These are the ones I kept out of the cases. I kept this because I had the white one with the blue stripes. So I kept the blue one with the white stripes. And then, of course, you can't get rid of the trucks. You have to keep your Datsuns. I cannot get rid of these at all. This was just something I had to have. This was the main reason I ordered cases. That, and then, of course, the regular treasure hunt was the Jet Threat. I didn't care about those. I took those and threw them straight on eBay. I didn't want them. And then the other thing, you just take your chances and cross your fingers for the Super. I finally got a Super sent to me in one of the damn boxes. Usually I go there and don't even get one, and I just have to wait for them to hit the store, the dump bins, and hope I get one out of those. So, but now I have the van. So I'm back up to where I was supposed to be, other than I don't have the Mustang for E-case. I don't have any E-cases, regular or Super, and I want that Volkswagen. So, but here's the van, the Mooney Eyes, Super, and then of course the plain Jane mainline van. Set those there. The other thing, let's see, that was Kmart. That was this weekend. Weekend finds. This weekend finds. I found the Greenlight Hollywood Collectibles tins. I opened them up. I have green machines, but they're not over here where I'm at. Swap meet. Let's work on the swap meet stuff. I went to do a trade because someone wanted a hitch and tow truck from Series 2, the orange truck with the flatbed trailer. So I said, well, I'll just come over there since he was opening up a thing, a vendor, doing a vendor stuff over there. And I went in, this box. I went in, I'm trying to open up some, and it wasn't where he told me to go in at, but I went in right there, and as soon as I went in, there's this guy, and I spotted this box right off the bat. One of these. It was one of these. And I thought, oh, because it had been opened, I thought, yeah, I bet the cars probably aren't in there, or it has already been used or anything. So I asked the guy, I said, just kind of curious, I said, I'm sure it's been opened and stuff's missing. What are you asking for that? And he said, well, it's been opened up, but it's never been played with because he said he bought it several years ago and it was fastened, but he thought maybe the guy that he bought it from had screwed him over. So he opened it up to look. And he said, I'm not into Hot Wheels. I just like Snake and Mongoose stuff. And he said he opened it up to look. Everything was in it. He closed it back up. Of course, he said, I don't know how to reseal the stuff. He threw it in a tote with a bunch of other stuff and took it to a storage where it's been for, I think he said 6 or 7 years or 10 years. I don't know how long. But he said it was a long time. He said he hasn't went to the storage in 8 or 9 years. And he just decided to go through it, pull stuff out that he felt like he didn't need anymore. And I said, okay, well, how much you asking for it? He said, give me $10. So I was like, can I look at it, please? So he pulled it out. As you can see, everything is still in this. And I said, wait, where's the cars? Well, nothing's been played with this. The cars, as you can see where my finger is at, there's the blue one. There's the white one. You can see them in there. Whoops, and it just fell out. But anyway, the cars are in there, untouched. And I went, $10? All right. Which really, inside anybody who knows, $10 is a steal for this, but I wanted to act like I was kind of not interested. That's how you do things. Or at least that's how I do things. I'll put this back together later. I mean, even the instruction booklet was still in here, still folded up. I mean, wrapping papers, everything was still in it. Never been opened. So for $10, that wasn't bad. So, and he said, I have another one for you. Which, I done put it in a trash bag. And I done wrapped it up. And I already put it inside of a trash bag. And I've already taken it and put it up in my storage, where I have storage at. Because it is, I can show you on this. And if I have to, eventually I may show you on a different video. Because I do have to go to storage and I might bring it back. It's the original one. He had the original one that had never been played with. It still had the cars and everything in it. And I asked him how much you want for that one. He said, give me $10 for that one too. So I paid $20 for both of them. I couldn't pass it up. I don't have the original one. That's why this one I have one that's still sealed. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. If I'm going to let my kids have the track and I'm just going to keep the cars. Or what I'm going to do. The other thing, as I was going down the thing, I was walking down and there was a guy that had some old cars and stuff. So I said, well, what are you wanting for those? Because I seen Highway Hauler. Of course, it's kind of scraped up. It's missing the wheels, which I can fix. I haven't seen anybody use one of the older ones to make a custom and put rubber wheels on it. So that's probably what I'm going to do with this. He had this one, which I have 6 or 7 of the Ocean Pacific ones, but this one's kind of beat up. He had this, which was in it, and there's hardly any scratches, but you can tell it's been sitting out. Everything works. Then the Holy Grail that I was been looking for months and months and months and months. Not the playset. He didn't have the playset. Walmart Highway Hauler. I went, 50 cents a piece? Yeah, sure. No problem. Now the wheels are bent, but I can fix that. I can bend it back without taking it apart. It is a little bit loose. I can fix it. Not a big deal. But now I have the Walmart one. I still would like to have a better one. I'm looking for hopefully somebody, Richard, you know who I'm talking to, in Fort Worth. I still need the play set. And I've got stuff for you. The other things I found, I'm already at 10 minutes. I paid $5 for it. The guy said $5. I said sold, because anybody who watches eBay knows these are $20 on eBay. That's why I haven't bought one yet. And I needed this one because my first one I ripped apart and took the wheels apart off it before I realized how expensive they were. Thought, oh, I can get another one. Wrong. Let's see what else. I'm trying to rush now. What else did I get? I finally got that. The Muppets one. Let's see, what else? There was a few other things in here. Where the heck did they go? Oh, maybe I just got one of the trucks. I thought I got two. Yeah, I did. I got two of these. I got two of them. This one's kind of messed up, so this one will be opened up. But I got two of these. The little turntable thing's supposed to turn. So I'm going to find out with this one once I open it. And see if it actually turns or not, because I'm curious. Let's see what else. Oh, that also. I think I'm going to use this for a custom for a rat rod. I think I'm going to chop it a little bit and lower it. Maybe throw some different wheels on it. I haven't fully decided yet. Probably so. Then I ran across another guy who had Speed buggy. That's right, speed buggy. Paid $1 for it. He said, give me $1. So I bought it for $1. He has a $2 sticker on it. And I asked him, is that $2? He said, no, just give me $1. Because he said everybody's talked to at other things didn't want it for $2. So he said, just give me $1. Okay. Well, this was sitting there with his stuff too. I know this is out of the anniversary set. But it's Real Riders. You can't pass up the Real Riders. He said $1. I'm not going to pass it up for $1. Then I left his table. No, I'm wrong. I stayed at his table and I found this. There was another guy who had these, but the cards were bent, so I didn't mess with them. So I wish I could just find the red one if there is one. I don't know if there is or not. But I went to this other guy. And I started going through his stuff, and he was high priced on stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm not buying nothing from this guy. But I'm going to continue to look in the boxes just in case. So I'm going through the boxes. Stumble upon the very last box. He had cool classics and stuff, but he wanted $8 for them. And I'm like, I'm not paying $8 for some of the, not the cool classics. I don't know. They're not cool classics. What are they? Some kind of classics, the older ones. And I'm like, I'm not paying $8 for them. That's just nuts. He had some super treasure hunts and some regular treasure hunts from 2006, 2007, 2008. But he wanted $15, $20, $25 a piece for them. I'm like, I'm not paying that much when you've got them in protector packs, and the protector packs are so yellow that you can't even see the car, and you won't let me take them out to check to make sure they're not going to fall out. So, anyway, so I got to his last thing, and some of these weren't in the best condition. So, and at first he wanted $2.50 a piece for them, and I was like, I'm not paying $2.50 a piece. I said, what will you do if I buy all of them? He said, you give me $1 a piece, and you can have all of them. So, Ferraris, blue card, number 69. Now all of these, it's a Ferrari F40. All of these have the same wheels. So there's 5. Then I have 4 more with different wheel variation. Then I have another Ferrari F40. This is dusty. With the silver wheels. So $10 for 10. I wasn't going to pass it up. Then I happened to see this one, and I said, I want that one too. So it's the Ferrari 557 GTC silver. the silver one. I couldn't pass up the Ferraris at all. That's what I've been starting to look for. And I think that's it for this video. That's what I found at the swap meet I went to Friday, and then K-Days. That's what those cars were all from. I think I did pretty good. Glad to be back. Ain't found nothing else. I've got some customs I'm working on. As soon as I get, I'll talk about that in the next video. With that being said, at 15:41, I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to go ahead and start the other video here in about 30 minutes or so, because I got to find the rest of my stuff. It's scattered everywhere. With that being said, glad to be back. And I'll be starting doing videos again. Bye-bye.